Because of the Army's advance, Kahnawake decided to apply their evacuation plan.
I don't know, they were supposed to raid Kahnawake or something. That's when they took us, huh? And then because I was old, I had to go. I didn't want to go, but I had to go.
We took my mother-in-law, who was 86, and my uncle, which lived across the street from me, was 74, and my son, which was 10 years old. I had asked them if they would go because I was scared for them because we had heard that the Army was coming in.
It was my grandson's birthday. He was going to be 1 year old, and we got a call that they were going to have a caravan to leave town. My mother was 77 and my father was 81. My daughter changed her mind. She says, "No, I can't go." So she put her baby in my car.
There was between 50 and 75 vehicles that were gathered to go across. They were stopped by the SQ. At that point, they were told by the officer in charge that particular checkpoint that everyone, every man, woman, and child would have to be checked. The vehicles would have to be checked before they were allowed to go through.
So I asked again, what's going on? Well, they says, we have to provide you with better security in order to go through.
When we left, he watched from the roof of the house with binoculars, and he knew that something was going on because the cars were stopped.
They came to every vehicle. They searched the trunk, the underneath the seat. I mean, at one point, they tried to get my father out. My father at the time was 78, and my mother was 69. I mean, he was about 90 pounds. He was sick. He was, he was so weak, he could barely move his legs. And the SQ officer was, pushing him in the seat, and I kept saying, "We have nothing. What are you looking for, And I guess they thought we had weapons or something. I really don't know.
They looked in the trunk. I asked them, "What are you looking for?" And they said, "Well, we just want to make sure, that you're not taking anybody out or something out or weapons out." Or I said, "I don't even own a weapon. Why would I be taking anything out?"
I felt very bad for the elders that were among us on the bridge because some were getting sick. But what can you find when you have children and elders in a car?
I was 6 years old. It was me, my little sister, my older sister, my mother, my grandmother, my great-grandmother. They stopped us on the bridge to start searching all our stuff, and they had us there for like 3 hours. I didn't know what was going on. They just told me that we were